Alright, what's good YouTube? Altaria here, and I'm bringing you guys my first Pokemon 4 Glory Next Generation Draft Analysis video. This is the first draft league I've done on YouTube. All the other leagues I've done have been with friends. Shout out to the Charlotte Fury Squad, but we never uploaded videos to YouTube, so this is my first time actually doing a league that involves uploading to YouTube. So, I don't know if I'll be doing what are they called, team builders, because I'm kind of busy all the time because of school and work. But if I have time, I'll make a team builder. If not, then yeah. Going into the draft, I didn't really have a plan of what I was going to do or draft, but I just went along. And overall, because the draft is like a snake style draft, so I got the 7th, I believe it was. Yeah, so I was overall the 7th pick, and then I remember tier 1, I really wanted Celesteela, just because I love shiny Celesteela and I wanted to use it, but I got sniped. So for tier 1, since Celesteela got sniped for me, I ended up going with Cortana. And I wanted to use Cortana I chose Cortana as my tier 1 because I didn't know what I was going for. So I went for Cortana because it's pretty fast, reliable speed at 109. So obviously outspeeds base 100s, but not as fast as I would like it to be. And then it's got an incredible attack stat at 181. The shiny, I think I'm gonna use shiny Cortana for this draft or for this league. But yeah, so since I was like in the middle of but since I was in the middle of the whole draft, I had to wait. I had to wait for the last person to pick, get the wheel pick, and then come back to me. And then for tier 2, I went with my favorite Pokemon, which is Infernape. I chose Fernie because Cortana is weak, obviously 4 times weak to fire. Infernape resists that. Infernape is weak to water, ground, psychic, and I don't know what else, but you get the point. Cortana is semi decent against those typings, but yeah. I like Infernape. Obviously, he's my favorite Pokemon. You can run him either physical or special. Scarf, Focus Sash, Counter, Setup with Sub. I've run him many different ways. He also has priority with Vacuum Wave and Mach Punch. He has Taunt, Calm Mind, Work Up, Bulk Up. A lot of moves that Inferno can learn. But yeah, so that's my tier 2 pick. On to tier 3. I wanted to choose a Mon that would help me with another Mon that I chose later on. And that's going to be Sableye. I chose Sableye because obviously Prankster. I can run Will-O-Wisp, Trick Room, Taunt. I have a semi-decent Dark type. Not really decent, but he has knockoff, which is good. I can run Sub Calm Mind, Sub Toxic. What else? I can run him with. I know he learns Rain Dance and Sunny Day. I don't think he learns Hail. Let me check. No, but he can learn Nasty Plot, Trick, Sucker Punch. Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, etc. But yeah, I obviously want to Sableye because of Prankster. I was thinking of drafting Mega Sableye, but I'm like, I think I'll save that off. I think I was like, I think I know what Mega I want, but I'm not quite sure yet, so I'll just hold off. So I picked Sableye just because of Prankster. Hopefully he's good, and yeah. Oh, and I'm nicknaming Sableye Stitch. Shout out Lilo and Stitch. So for me, I don't know. I just like going in order when it comes to drafts. So for my other tier three, I went with Galvantula, and I'm gonna name him Jeff. Same thing with Galvantula. Galvantula's fast. Sticky webs. Semi decent. Special attack. Love its shiny. You can run sticky webs. Thunder wave. You can run them offensive with Bug Buzz, Thunder, Energy Ball. You can even have priority with Sucker Punch, Toxic, Volt Switch for initiative, Sub. I just wanted, just in case Sableye didn't work out, if I didn't want to run, like, let's say a Trick Room Dream, because my team with my later on picks isn't that fast, but it isn't that slow, so Trick Room's not that beneficial. But I have a Sticky Web setter now, so if I don't run Trick Room, I can run Sticky Webs and hopefully slow down my opponent and give my team an advantage. So yeah. Looking at my first four picks, I had a strong physical attacker, a strong mixed attacker with Infernape, a semi bulky wall with Sableye, a special attacker with Galvantula, and I'm like, I kind of need a quote unquote wall. So I went and drafted Quagsire. Quagsire is not the best, but not the worst. I've used Quagsire before. He's done alright. Not the best, not the worst, but he's done alright. I just, I don't know. Quagsire's like cool. And then you can run with Unaware. So even if they set up as much as they want, Quagsire don't care. He don't care. He's thick. You can run him physical, special. You can run toxic. Like any Pokemon can run toxic, but still. Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast. Giga Impact. You can run a Curse set, Stockpile set. I don't even know what half these moves do, but still, you get my point. That's one quote unquote wall that I have in Quagsire. In tier 4. Okay, so not earlier I was talking about Sableye saying I know Sableye has Prankster and he can set up Sunny Day, Rain Dance. Well, this is why I chose Sableye to help out Castform. Your boy drafted his mascot. Or not my mascot, but my team mascot. You get the point. So, as my team being the California Castforms, I went ahead and drafted Castform. Now, I've actually drafted Castform once before in the league. Let's just say, I don't know what to say. I brought it to a couple matches. It did work, not as much as I wanted to. Like I said, with Galvantula, either I can set Sticky Webs and run Castform with Scarf, or I can run Sableye Trick Room and then slow down Castform on purpose to outspeed the rest. They're the faster mons. Obviously Sableye, or not Sableye, Castform can change to Sunny form, Rain form, Snowy form, but has a lot of coverage moves. For example, let's look. Thunder Solar Beam, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Hurricane, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Energy Ball, Scald, What else? Ice Beam. Water Pulse, Shockwave. You can even learn Defog. I didn't even know that. And Tailwind? What? Castform who? I didn't even know Castform learned Defogging. It's a tuner move in Ultra Sun and Moon. I didn't know that, and so is Tailwind. Wow. But yeah, I drafted Castform just because he's the team mascot, and I wanted to show him off. Okay, so for me, I made it as a mega pick because you could either pick another tier 1, a mega, or an S tier. S tier was like some Ubers that were allowed in the league, but not like super OP Ubers like Primal Groudon, Mega Rayquaza, Yveltal, Xerneas, etc. These were some Ubers that were allowed in this league, like Genesect, Darkrai, Deoxys, who else? Greninja. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head, but those were allowed in this league. Oh, Aegislash, Mega Metagross. Some of those guys are in here too, unfortunately, but still. Me, the way I was drafting, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and the Mega that I chose, I was thinking about before. Like I said, I was gonna pick Mega Sableye, but then I held off and just picked regular Sableye. So for my Mega, I chose Mega Altaria. I like Mega Altaria because it's Dragon Fairy, has good coverage-ish, can run it defensive, offensive, physically offensive, especially offensive, setup sweeper. You can obviously run it different ways, like like a physically defensive slash offensive Mega Altaria, if that makes sense. Yeah, basically, but yeah, I chose Mega Altaria because I wanted to use it. It seemed like a cool Pokemon. I've used it once before. Let's see what it learns. It learns Iron Tail, Heal Bell, which is nice. Outrage. Oh, another Defogger. I didn't even know I had these Defoggers. I thought I only had one Rapid Tutor, but you learn something new every day. Alright, so Outrage, Hyper Voice, obviously, Sky Attack. Sky Attack Mega Altaria? Question mark? Yeah. Has Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Hyper Beam. Not like I'm gonna, or I might. Spoilers. Next Pokemon, yeah. So for the next Pokemon, since I had gone, I got my tier 1, my tier 2, my tier 3s, 4 and 5, and my Mega Pick. It was time to move on to my free picks. So since Mega Altaria wasn't that high of a Mega, I only lost, I believe it was 40 points from drafting Mega Altaria. So I still had like 360 left. So with that, my first pick, I picked another tier 1, which was Clefable. I realized that I only had one quote unquote wall in Quagsire and Mega Altaria kind of ish. Those aren't really walls. Knowing me, I'm known for not drafting walls. So I drafted Clefable as a wall. Even though it's not that good, but yeah. Well, I mean, Clefable is good, but like, it's not that defensive, if you know what I mean. Alright, but I chose Clefable because obviously you can run it many different ways. Calm Mind set, sub Calm Mind, setup, question mark. Just I don't know. Physically offensive question mark. Belly drum. You can. I guess you can run it physically offensive. I don't know why you would run it. Has knockoff, gravity, recycle. It can stall out matches if you set up right at the right moment. It's a good fairy type. Yeah. It has unaware too, just like Quagsire. So like if you set up in its face, go up to +6 and everything. Clefable doesn't care, but if Clefable sets up on you, and if you don't have unaware, you're screwed. It also has Q Charm and Magic Guard. Magic Guard is also useful. Has a lot of good moves that rely off weather. So Castform, Clefable, Bond can run Giga Impact. Oh, running Giga Impact Clefable confirmed. So that was my first free pick, and my next one was Steelix. Like I said, I need walls, so I chose a physical monster himself, Steelix. May not be the best, but it's not the worst. I'm gonna be running Steelix Shiny as well. His nickname's most likely gonna be Rolex. Shout out Rolex. But Steelix has a monstrosity of a defense with obviously 200 in defense. He can have Sturdy, Rockhead, Sheer Force. His physical attacks at 85. He can learn all the elemental bangs, Curse, Rock Throw, Stealth Rocks, which is good. Heavy Slam, Stone Edge, Earthquake. Can run him obviously defensive, but you know if your opponent has a really strong fire type, you can run Okaberry, Dragon Tail to switch out if you had already set up Stealth Rocks, Sleep Talk set, special set question mark, Nature Power, Nature Power, Nature Power. You can teach them Earth Power, Magnet Rise. Yeah. So that was my second free pick, and then I believe with the amount of points I had left, I only had enough to pick one more. I think it was. Let me check because I forgot. I think Cloyster. Oh well, fudge. So yeah, my third free tier pick was Cloyster. Shout out Cloyster. Cloyster's gonna be named Tefiti after the heart of Tefiti, Moana. If you're listening, you know. But yeah, I'm naming my Cloyster Tefiti after the heart of Tefiti. Rerunning them shiny. I just like Cloyster in general. You can obviously set them up as like a rapid spinner, defensive, offensive with Shell Smash, Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, Rock Blast. Uh, he has Dive. He has Dive. Yeah, he has Dive. But just looking at the way I had my team, I had Quagsire as a water type, but I didn't have an ice type, and Quagsire is not that good as offense, but Cloyster is. Like if you run a Focus Sash Shell Smash set, obviously you can Shell Smash, live and hit, and then set off a big hit, but you have priority with Ice Shard. You can Rapid Spin. You can set up Toxic Spikes and Spikes. Cloyster was like meant to be on this team. I think. I don't know. I just drafted what I wanted to draft. But yeah, Cloister, third free pick. My last pick, I didn't know what I wanted, and then I had a question about one Pokemon, and I said, "Hey, if I draft this Pokemon," I just said, "Do I have a question about this Pokemon?" And then right away he knew the answer of what I was trying to ask. He said, "Yes, if you draft this Pokemon, you get all its forms." I was like, "Okay." I didn't have a flying type. I mean, it did with Altaria, but Mega. Um, and then I didn't have a Ghost type or a Psychic type. So I got a Pokemon that can switch, not switch forms, but can bring 4 different forms. You pick, up to you. I ended up going with the bird himself, Oricorio. When when Lynx told me, or when he answered my question, even though I didn't even ask yet, but still, when he answered my question that if I draft Oricorio, I get all the forms, I was like, I want it. I love Oricorio. He's amazing. Or she. She's amazing. I just love all of its forms. Like I said, I didn't have a psychic or a ghost type. Now I do with both. I don't remember its forms names. Sensu and Po. I don't know. But yeah, now I have a fire flying, electric flying, psychic flying, and ghost flying Pokemon in one. But yeah, I can run Choice Scarf, defensive with Feather Dance. Obviously, physically offensive, or not physically, especially offensive with Revelation Dance, Air Slash. What else does it learn? It learns. Oh, Oricorio Pau, the psychic one. It learns. Let's see. Mirror Move, Hurricane, Agility, Calm Mind, Roost. So I have reliable recovery. I can run it offensive with, I guess, return and aerial ace. I don't know why you do that, but still. Has Swords Dance, Steel Wing. Oh, its ability, Dancer. If you use any dance move, is that how it is? Dance move like Dragon Dance and Quiver Dance. Like it's a Volcarona uses Quiver Dance and it raises stats obviously. Oricorio with its Dancer ability copies whatever dance move you use, uses it itself, and gets those exact same stat boosts. It gets those exact same stat boosts. So I think Oricorio is amazing. I just love that I drafted Oricorio and Castform on the same team. So yeah. Um so we all had to draft a Z crystal, and obviously there was like 5, maybe I don't know 7 by the end of the draft because people drafted it like some people drafted it early, some people drafted it halfway through the draft, and some people waited until the very end like me. Um, there was a few on my mind that were semi decent, not the best, and some could have been better, but I didn't want to risk losing Amon that I had in mind. So I went and drafted a Normalium Z. Yeah. So obviously the Normalium Z, I'm just trying to be funny with Castform, but still all the other Pokemon I drafted get some semi decent normal moves that I can use it with. May not be the best, but it's not the best. But still, I drafted that Z move. I gotta use it. Watch. At the end of the freaking at the end of the draft, there was the bug. I was thinking of drafting the Fairy MZ, but I'm like, I have like two Pokemon that would be able to use it. So there was, oh, well, yeah, that was it. Just the Bug and Fairy Z move. So I could have gone with those two or Normalium Z. I forgot. There was a few left, like at the very end, but I don't remember which ones they were. Um, but yeah. So tier one was Cortana. Tier two, Fernie. Tier three, Sableye. And my other tier three, Galvantula. Tier four, Quagsire. Tier five, Castform. My mega pick was Mega Altaria. My first free pick was Clefable. Second was Steelix. Third, Cloyster. Fourth, Oricorio. And my Z move was a Normalium Z. So this was my first draft analysis here on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed. Wish us some luck throughout the season. Hopefully we don't do the worst, but I haven't done competitive battling in a while, so you see us there at the bottom. At least you got warned, but yeah. So hopefully we do good this season. Wish us luck, and yeah. My name's Artemio, always Timo, A-Rod, whatever you want to call me. And this is your California Castforms P4G Next Generation team. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys on our week one match. Peace.